So I'm standing here next to the Urban Legend from Nivel and MadJax X Series. It's based on an X Series model, and it's got all this crazy stuff. I had a chance to talk to Jonathan in marketing with Nivel. We've got to take a look at this thing. It is fantastic. Jonathan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Matt.
This is one fantastic beast.
Appreciate it, man.
It's got a name and a story, so tell me a little bit about
so this is a labor of love from Nivel. This is Urban Legend, Project Urban Legend. So really what this was designed to do is showcase Nivel's strength and our breadth and our manufacturing capability, right? Everyone knows us on the golf side. They know the MadJax brand. What they didn't know is that we all have an ORV side as well. And the crazy engineers, the wizards over there, fabricated this thing from scratch. What you're looking at is 44-inch tires from System 3, another one of our companies, as well as the wheels. Then the engineers got together and decided, well, we're gonna make it big. We're gonna make it really big. On the inside, you see 8-inch portals. 8-inch portals on a golf cart. Only one in the industry to date that's got 8-inch portals. And awesome. By the way, it does run and roll by itself. So we didn't just stop
there. Not just a model? Yeah.
No, not at all. This thing is definitely designed to be driven.
Awesome.
A lot of the capabilities you can see with the MadJax vehicles, nameplates on it. You've got Jake suspension and the nameplates on that. Custom Snowmageddon wrap on it, camo wrap.
Nice.
And then we tapped out to our friends at Rockford to supply all the audio for everything. They were kind enough to jump on the project with us. So we did a 12 in the back. We did 4 cans off the back roll bar, 4 new speakers underneath the dash. And then the wizards were like, hey, we got about 6 more hours before this has to hit a trailer. Let's go ahead and put a custom windshield on it. We'll put some light bars on it from Falcon Ridge, another one of our brands, and put it together and really bring it as a showstopper for Nivel.
That's awesome. And this is the Storm body generally on the kit?
So it's a stock X Series Storm.
Okay.
So an X6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. So it is
so
an
it
X
usually
Series.
sits about that high.
Right. So tell me what you've got underneath here running this whole thing.
So this is all stock X6, honestly. We've got eco battery under the hood. Well, not the hood, but under the back seat, right? So we're getting lithium power from EB, our partners, as well as the FAC motor and controller.
That's awesome.
Yep. So as you work your way around, you've got the 40-inch TV on the back. We decided since the sub box was so pretty, we didn't want to put the back seat on it. So we had these big brackets, and we were looking at it one morning, and we're like, you know what? That screams TV, right?
Yeah, right.
So we put the 40-inch TV on there. We got the 12-inch sub, the Rockford 5-channel amp, everything powder-coated in a MadJax candy with it's actually a 2-part. So you see the MadJax red, and then you see the candy over top of it.
Yeah, very cool. And the lights, you got
portal lights on the 8-inch portals.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if I'm going to watch my Ohio State Buckeyes win the championship, I could pull this out
right
the campground and
pull it up on the beach.
Yeah,
start that fire, all camp out on it. Yep,
that's awesome.
You got a movie theater on wheels.
Very
cool. Big wheels.
So I understand there's a bit of a story behind this that started on a napkin or something. Tell me about that.
It was close to a napkin idea. So it was a sketch coming from us, basically, in marketing, going, look, we built cars for SEMA before on the automotive side. I think we can bring people into the booth. I got this concept. So I went to Donnie, our CEO. I was like, just stay with, I'm going to draw something out on a piece of paper. Stay with me till the end. Sketched it out. And he was like, maybe. Wasn't buying in right away. But I could tell that I had him on the hook. Nice. So we went further and further with the design, got the engineers involved, kind of catted up some ideas. And he's like, all right, green light it, go for it. And we really just went from sketches to the engineers. The engineers, again, they're phenomenal in Shreveport for ORV. They catted everything up. They bent it. We did all the engineering, manufacturing, welding, all in-house in Shreveport, Louisiana. So this thing is diehard U.S. built.
That's so cool.
And then next thing you know, it shows up here. It barely showed up here, but it did show up.
What are some of the specs? You know, like how tall it is? Is that any of that? Like, you have any specifics?
Well, the trailer we just bought to put it in is 11 feet, and we had to stand on it to compress the suspension to get it in.
Oh, really?
So we know it's about 11 feet.
Okay.
You know, between the 44-inch tires, 8-inch portals, you know, the ground clearance on this thing is about 30 inches.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Well done. You did
Appreciate it, man.
Fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
Very cool.
Thanks.
So not only is this one of the coolest carts I've ever seen, but it's got a freaking TV on the back. Come on. Thanks for joining us. Follow us, like, subscribe, do all the things. We'll see you here again next week.